All right, dude. Season 2. We are here. It's 2022, dog.
Here we are.
We've made it here, dude. I feel old as shit.
I feel better. That's what I feel.
You feel better.
Yeah, I don't feel old as shit. We're getting better. Growth.
Growth. Yeah. No, fuck that. My joints are making noises that I've never
Doesn't
heard
matter.
before.
It's fine. We make noises when we get up. It's all good.
Yeah. I feel like a fucking car, an old ass car.
Yeah, warm up a little bit. Same thing with lifting. Warm up a little bit. Start with the 20s and 30s. Work up to the 60s and call it good.
Anyways, what are we talking about today?
Goals 2022. Everybody's got them. Biggest thing that people don't do is follow through with them. If you've got the courage to write them down, you got the courage to do them. So that's what we need to do. So what are your goals for 2022?
New year, new me. You know.
Oh God, no. Gym's packed for the next 2 or 3 weeks until people realize, you know what, I'm not gonna get my results as quick as I thought I was.
Nah, man.
Let me go down to Miami and get me a BBL. That's what I'll do.
You know what? It's like people just expect this instantaneous change between the 31st of December and the 1st and 2nd of January. It's like it's a journey, man.
It is.
It's a journey, man. You have a whole year to make this journey happen.
It is. And granted, we all know social media and the world the way it is now, hitting a button, getting whatever you want, as quick as you want. But it took you years to get to that point to where you're at now. It's going to take you some time to then reverse it. So what are some of your goals? What's going to be different for 2022?
Well, it's the rise of the villains. Rise of the villains. You know, I've always been the humble type to step back on certain situations.
Yeah.
And you know what? Nah.
There we go.
If I want it, I'm going to get it.
There we go.
So that's going to be my goals is as far as that, and of course sticking to some of the things that I say I want to do, because I've gotten distracted so many times. Say I'm going to do this, get distracted, and I don't get to it, and then it's been like months, weeks, years, and it's like, okay, I lost time somewhere in between there. So being able to balance my life first and foremost, because workaholic, full time video, taking a little bit of a break from the video photo stuff to focus on the YouTube channel and rebalancing my life as far as being able to branch out.
There you go.
Yeah, of course, personal goals, I'm always working on my body. That's just always been a maintenance thing, but I think this is the year that I try to take it seriously. That's probably not going to happen. I say that every year.
No, don't say it. And then I think the biggest thing is when these moments, like we're sitting at the beginning of the year, everybody's got the goals and everything. You need to strike when the iron's hot. When the feeling's there, when the emotion's there, when all of everything is aligned, go after it now. Start the routine. Start the micro routine. Start it all up and follow through.
That's the hardest thing to do, though.
It's
just to start.
But that's what it is. If you have the courage to have the thought and the imagination to create it, then you need to follow through with it. You don't want to repeat of last year. You're doing the same thing. You retreat to the same mindset. For me personally, it's coming up with more passive income as well as doing the full-time job thing and personal development, financial literacy, and wealth building. Those are all big things that I really want to focus on this year. Touching and impacting as many people as possible.
Financial independence.
Yes.
Because you don't want to be working full time your entire
Absolutely,
life.
and that's the great. And that's why I promised myself this is the last 9 to 5 job I'm going to do, and that's it. There's no point. You can either be an earner, or you can build a portfolio, or you can sit here and actually find that financial freedom.
Right.
Everyone's seeing it. Everybody doesn't think that it's possible. So that's the biggest thing for 2022 is personal development, self-awareness, and figuring out, what you really want out of this life. Know why you're doing it. If you're just going to work to punch in and out, because you're paying your paycheck, you get a little bit of benefits, maybe parking space, whatever it might be, then if that's enough to you, that's great.
Right.
But for the rest of us, those that have that thought in the back of your head, that thing that keeps you up at night, that thing where you're sitting and you're like, man, this isn't enough. It's not you being greedy. It's not you being selfish. It's intuition, call it God, the universe, whatever it is that's that inner you, that person within you that wants to come out and show itself. And it's good that you're not allowing yourself to stop that.
And speaking of God and the universe, do a bit more mental health work. Do a bit more spiritual work. That's kind of what I've been working on the past, year, is a bit more spiritual work, and I'm going to continue that. Just kind of discovering not necessarily who I am, but how I fit into this thing we like to call society. And of course, figuring and learning about other people. I'm trying to make it to where I'm not as closed off to the world, because I am very, very independent. I'm very, very private with a lot of things that I do. So I guess trying to open up to people, which is kind of gross when you say it out loud, because, you know.
And it's nothing wrong with that. You having an open mind to concepts, ideals, you know, not saying everything's good, not saying everything's bad, but we've got to be able to have debates, you know, openly. And I think 2022, we need to start moving away from this sensitivity, snowflake, you know, nothing against those movements or anything like that, but look at the current circumstances and state of our country.
Right.
You know, we'll have another video coming up shortly where we're going to probably address that most definitely. But we need to change. We all need to change. We need to be better. We need leaders. And that's what some of us, especially as men, we need to do is step up and be more leaders, you know, create structure, more stability, and show, you know, the way. We can talk about it all day.
All day long.
And we're great independently. That's the biggest thing. Independently, you're all great, but no one man is an island. Anybody who is successful, man, woman, or other, it takes a group of people. It's networking. It's figuring out what skill set you bring.
The problem is it is the collective. Like, independently, you can be as good as you want to be.
Oh,
but when you get into a collective, then it becomes everyone else, are they as great? And is this the agenda of the masses and not just you? Because I can sit there and be like, I want to do this. And that's probably why I do a lot of things alone, because I know what I want. And no one's going to tell me I can't do it. So I'm just going to fucking do it.
Well, then you can still do that, but then, you know, taking everything to the next level. So, you know, finding that person that does marketing, finding that person that does apparel, finding that person that has the real estate, you know, bringing all these different faculties. And that's what high value is bringing what you are and your skills to a network of other people.
Indeed.
And them seeing you as a valued member of that said group. So they can do their things. We can come together and collab. Other than that, you know, we're not stopping.
That dog shitting.
I don't see an owner anywhere. They said,
sorry.
It's so random.
That dog's taking a cold shit.
Oh, man. But no, that's basically what it is, y'all. It's 2022 should be more about working on yourself, you know, regardless if you're in a relationship, working towards a relationship, or even single and you're not wanting to get out there.
Well, here's a challenge for everybody. How about we make less excuses?
That's a big one, too.
You know, we always try to blame people or circumstances on the reasons why we can't get things done, while we aren't able to achieve our goals. And it's time that we just figure out a way and try to either take accountability or just figure it out.
Yeah, there it is, another 2022 thing. Instead of you rather have reasons, or do you want results? Because that's usually what happens when people start looking at you or asking why they come up with a bunch of reasons. They rarely have results to show for it. We don't judge. We judge a tree by the fruit it bears. Yeah, that's how the world works.
You know, I was looking at my 2019 goals, or goals from 2019 going into 2020, and I was like, man, I didn't do anything. I did read more books.
There you go.
But I didn't do any of the other digital creative stuff I wanted to do.
Okay. And 22, but you know what? Regardless of that, you did grow, gain some experience. But
I gained some weight.
Yeah, but that's all right. Here you are. What'd you do today? You trained.
I did, and I also ate food.
There we go. But you're already following through with one of those things. And that's the biggest thing with work too. A lot of people, especially people who are immersive in their career or whatever it may be, I know that you have clients, I know you have customers, you have people that are relying on you, but you cannot push 16, 18-hour days, day in and day out. You know, maybe have a vacation here and there. That's not how it works. You need to look ahead of your schedule and find time, just like you did, and take a month or two off. I mean, anybody I deal with and work with coaching-wise and speaking to them about things, it's not cheating your clients or anything. You have to take time to replenish yourself, recharge your batteries.
Right.
And you'll find you'll be even more productive that way when you're sitting here not burning it, pushing it for 6 to 8 months at a time.
Oh, yeah, because when you work, you get burnt out so quick. And if it's something you love to do or like a hobby, and that's the thing, when it turns into work, That's why I'm taking a break.
Exactly. Even if you are personally connected with it, everybody does it. It's taking time to recharge. You know, you're not going to lose your competition. The race is you versus you. You know, that's why the big thing, it's working with groups of people at different levels.
Right.
You know, I always like to think of the 100-meter dash metaphor. And it's like you could race people that are slower than you, and you can win every time. That's great. That's wonderful. You'll feel good. Feeds your ego. But when you race against people that you know you can't win, you may never win the race, but your time gets better. That's what it's about. It's your time improving. You're getting better. You're around people that push you.
Well, I will say on the creative aspect, I was actually going to put this on my other channel, which I haven't posted on in a while. I need to. That's probably another one of my goals is to post more consistently on my Eugene Photo Video channel. Kind of fallen off, and people have been worried about me.
Yeah.
But trying to switch up avenues. You know, I do a lot of events, a lot of party scene shit. And
There you go.
It's fun. I think this is the last year I'm probably going to be doing that type of stuff, but I want to get more into like doing real estate videos, you know, more
There you go.
corporate stuff, more big boy stuff. So
There you go.
I'm going to be making the switch. So
There you go. I want to, and I definitely travel and different things like that,
Yeah.
experiencing different things like that, cultures, food, and everything like that, having
Oh,
that kind
yeah.
of exchange. That would be, you know, in spite of, you know, the
the
Omarion,
COVID.
the Omarion out here being an icebox to us all and everything. But shoot, that's great. He's got goals. He's got incentive. What? What?
Okay.
It's helping his sales. Anyway,
Okay.
well, I was just gonna move past it.
God, no. Yeah, you're not moving past that. I'm not letting that go. I am not letting that go. No,
But no-
we all saw Cowboy Bebop. It was it's not. We're not looking past it. No, we're not looking past that shit.
But anyway, guys, but seriously, we like to hear what you guys' goals are, you know, what directions you're looking ahead and, you know, what decisive action you're taking.
And better yet, how can we help you guys achieve your goals? If there's
There you go.
anything, any advice you guys are looking for, you know, just hit us up in the comment section, Facebook, anywhere, Snapchat, doesn't really matter.
Yep, you
you
got
know,
it.
we're out there to help people,
That's what it's about, leaving an impact, you know.
kinda.
Living a life that outlive us. That's what we're here to do. So,
Yeah. So with that said, my name is Malcolm Eugene.
Will Robertson.
Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all that fancy stuff that makes the algorithm go tick-tock. You don't stop. With that said, we are outro.
Yep.
Ah.